Welcome to Fighting Saints Weekly. Another 2 wins in the books for the Dubuque Fighting Saints. Hi, everyone. Jordan Coons with you, and we have been busy, not only on the ice, but off the ice as well. And we'll get to that, the on the ice part in just a bit. But off the ice, it has been a bit crazy for the Dubuque Fighting Saints. Just a couple days ago, we participated in the Dubuque Halloween Parade. Had a ton of fun with that, walking all around Dubuque. Great turnout, by the way. Handed out candy and made sure that we spread the word about us. As well, with the Live Like a Saint program, we were in Dyersville here on Wednesday morning talking with the kids there at Dyersville Elementary about how to live like a saint. We have those assemblies throughout the entire year, more so in the winter, to show how the Fighting Saints operate on and off the ice. Busy weekend on the ice for the Dubuque Fighting Saints and a successful one. Both wins in Fargo, 6-1 on Friday, 2-1 on Saturday. Allowed 41 shots on goal in the first game, the 6-1 victory. Evan Smith coming up with the hat trick in that one, and Hunter Miska with 40 saves in the effort, pacing the Fighting Saints to the victory. Then on Saturday, a much more defensive struggle. The Fighting Saints come up with a 2-1 victory. Mitchell Smith with the game-winning goal, assisted by Evan, and Hunter Miska coming up with some more great stops on Saturday, pacing the Saints to 2 victories. They are now atop the Eastern Conference. Life is good for the Dubuque Fighting Saints, and as a result, and we'll get to this a little bit later in the show, Evan Smith and Hunter Miska were named the forward and goaltender of the week, respectively, for their respective efforts over the past weekend. Let's take a look at how that unfolded up in Fargo. The weekend began Friday in Fargo against a Force team that had won 3 games in a row. The Fighting Saints put an end to any kind of winning streak for the opposition, striking first. Nathan Soucies holds the zone here and feathers a dish to Evan Smith, his first of the night, 1-0 Saints. Dubuque kept the party going in the first as Charlie Combs would steal a clearing attempt, shovel one to the net, and with little help from line mate Shane Kavanaugh, deflect one through Fargo netminder Ryan Wishaw. 2-0 Dubuque. A nightmare of turnovers continued to plague Fargo. This time, Gordy Green pounced on a turnover and slid a delicious dish over to Evan Smith. He snaps home his second. 3-0, good guys. Fargo stemmed the tide for a moment. On a delayed penalty, a shot from the blue line was deflected in by Michael Graham. Fargo cut the lead to 2, but not outdone. 30 seconds later, Evan Smith capped off his tremendous night. The call of the week right here.
Young across, Mitchell Smith shot save, rebound, score! Evan Smith, the hat trick! He pounced on a puck at the side of the net, and Evans got his 3rd goal of the game. That one was simple, like a croquet tap-in.
Hunter Miska showed why he was USHL goaltender of the week in this game with 40 saves, several of the grade A variety throughout. Keegan Ford continued an impressive start to his season as his wrister from the right point found the stick of Charlie Combs. Dubuque's lead now stood at 5-1. Colin Tyson would cap the scoring with a shot from the right wing. Final score on Friday, 6-1 Fighting Saints over Fargo Force. On Saturday, it was a much more defensive affair. Fargo would start the scoring first. Capitalizing on a defensive zone turnover, a rebound off of Hunter Miska's pad found Brody Stevens at the side of the net. 1-0 Force. Dubuque showed some serious skill to tie it. Andrew Kerr's shot deflects en route to the goal. Jacob Romo in his first game pokes a feed that hits Dallas Gerads right on the tape. No mistake. 1-1. Then the game winner. Evan Smith picked up his 4th point of the weekend. At 4-on-4 at the top of the right circle, his snapshot ticks Mitchell Smith's stick, and the puck finds its way in. 2-1, final score from Fargo. A weekend sweep on top of the Eastern Conference. Now joined by a guy that was prominently featured in those highlights, Evan Smith, the USHL Forward of the Week. You saw him score 3 goals and add an assist. The 3 goals in Friday's game, the assist on Saturday on your brother Mitchell's goal, the game winner. What were you feeling this weekend?
I don't know. I guess I was just really excited to play in Fargo. I've never played there. They had a lot of fans, and I don't know, something about it. I just feeling it this weekend.
So the goals, really the first one was opportunism with the opportunity in front of the backdoor play. The second one was off a great steal from Gordy. He gets the pass to you. The third one, again, opportunism. But it seems like I guess all 3 of them have that same kind of theme to it, that your line just kind of pounced on it.
I mean, pretty much what you just said. I mean, is all credit to my teammates. With the first one, Seuss made an amazing pass. Second one, Gordy made an amazing pass. And the third one, Mitchell made a good pass off the pad and just went right to me. So all three of the goals were just, I was in the right place at the right time.
First hat trick in the USHL, first time you were honored with Forward of the Week. I have to feel, I guess you feel pretty good after that one.
Yeah, obviously it brings a smile to your face when you get a call on you're announced Forward of the Week. But it's just 1 week, right? We have plenty more weeks and we have a lot more time to grow as a team, and hopefully a bunch more kids on our team will be getting Forward of the Weeks.
With your line, you've been there, done that, especially with your brother, but with Gordy being a part of it last year, that comfort factor has to help out, but in what ways?
I mean, last year a lot of the lines were switched up, but one of the lines that stayed the same was me, Mitchell, and Gordy. We were all on the line pretty much the whole year. And I think it translated to this year. I mean, we're playing well. We know where each other are. We're very comfortable, and it's paying off so far.
What are you looking forward to most this upcoming weekend?
Hopefully another 2 wins. Nothing better than 2 in a row, or in this case, 3 in a row.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Evan.
Yeah, thank you.
To the road, the Fighting Saints will continue. On Friday, they travel to Des Moines to take on the Buccaneers for a 7:05 start. And then a quick turnaround for Dubuque as they move on to Bloomington on Saturday for Halloween, a matinee this time. Mark your calendars, a 3:05 start from Bloomington. You can catch all the action on Dubuque Super Hits 106 at superhits106.com or 106.1 FM on your radio dial with yours truly with all the action. Looking forward to seeing if this Fighting Saints team can continue what has been an impressive 4-game winning streak, 3 of them on the road, which has been outstanding for this team, which again is atop the Eastern Conference. They just passed the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders, and the USHL's power rankings, which just came out earlier this morning, the Fighting Saints were ranked second in the league behind Lincoln, who in fact just lost to Des Moines yesterday. So in the grand scheme of things, good things for the Dubuque Fighting Saints coming up, and in the past really at this point with the 4-game winning streak. And of course the games coming up this weekend, Friday in Des Moines, and then Saturday in Bloomington should be a good one, or good 2, in fact, as Dubuque looks to keep the good feelings going. This has been Fighting Saints Weekly. Jordan Kuhn signing off. We will talk to you next week. Until then.